Ladies and gentlemen, the Onslaught Jugular is now available for you in GTA Online for a small price of $1,225,000. Alongside of that, there's also King of the Hill added to the game. And if you're wondering what it's like, if you ever played any domination type game modes or conquest in Battlefield, then you basically know what's going on. There's 3 points within the mode you have to capture, and that way you will earn points. And once you get to 100, you win the game. The gameplay you're seeing on your screen was from a solo match. There's 2 different variations of it. Either you can decide to play this as solo, or you can decide to play this in teams, upwards of 4 teams. A total of 16 players, and it looks like the payout isn't all that bad. I did a 7-minute match with 3 other players, and I was rewarded with $21,000, which isn't all too bad considering how little people there were in there. In addition to that, there's also double cash in RP in all client jobs for your terabyte, and also double cash in special cargo, so which is the CEO crates. So if you really don't like your life and you really like to be utterly bored and go back and forth collecting crates while making a ridiculous amount of money while doing so, then special crates is going to be for you. Personally, I despise the things. I cannot stand them. They're too boring for me. But the fact of the matter is that if you do sell a large warehouse, you're walking away with 4.4 million at least, and that's not even taking account the high demand cash bonus, which allows you to make upwards of 5.5 million for simply selling a large warehouse. Obviously, if you have a terabyte, you can also start missions from that as well, saving you a trip all the way to the CEO office again. So if you have one, make sure to utilize it this week. Personally, I'd say if you don't like crates, double cash in RP and all client jobs is also a very good way of making money this week. You can make upwards of 60,000, and if you combine it with VIP jobs, you should be able to make a lot of money very quickly. The podium vehicle for this week is the Vesti 8, which is definitely one to go for if you haven't got it already. This thing is still a beast within the stunt races, so definitely one worth picking up if you haven't got one yet. The Slaughterhouse mask, which I mentioned in the Red Dead Online update video on Tuesday, is available right now if you play GTA Online. All you want to do really is just play GTA Online between today and December 12th, and you'll be able to unlock the Slaughter mask within Red Dead Online. If you don't know what it looks like, it's on your screen right now. Discounts this week: there's 40% off vehicle armor, bulletproof tires, ammo, body armor, and the special cargo warehouses. For vehicles, there is 35% off the Pariah, the Paragon, the GB200, the Spectre, LG Retro Custom, Sultan RS, Turismo R, 25% off the Embrace, and 40% off the Terabyte. For Twitch Prime this week, there's 75% off the Gtamen and the Autalk, as well as an additional 10% extra discounts of all the before mentioned discounts as well. And on top of that, there's also a full rebate for those who purchase the Lagos Cincudo Bunker and the Fort Cincudo Hangar $34.99. Which basically means if you buy either of those two, you will get your money back, which is pretty damn nice. So if you don't already own a bunker, definitely worth picking up if you are an active Twitch Prime member. And if you're not yet familiar with Twitch Prime and you want to know more about it, I'll leave an eye in the sky to a video that I have done on it. And if you already are a Twitch Prime member and you're not yet subscribed to any of your favorite streamers on Twitch, by all means feel free to consider me by clicking the link in the description down below. And if you want my personal advice on discounts this week, honestly I'd say if you're looking to make some serious money this week, then purchasing a terabyte and a special cargo warehouse are definitely very worthwhile investments. The reason I'm saying that is that even though crates are utterly boring, they make a ridiculous amount of money. Now, the terabyte in itself is an extremely useful tool. Not only can you upgrade your Oppressor Mark II in it, you can also use it for a variety of different things within your businesses. You can start resupplies for your crate business, but you can also start resupplies for many of other things as well. So It's just a very useful tool to have. One thing that I should mention though is that you do need to have a nightclub for this. So if you don't already have one, it might be worth waiting until it goes on discount, unless you want to spend that extra money to start using the terabyte this week when you're going for those crates. In terms of other vehicles, personally I'd say if you don't already own a Pariah, definitely worth getting. It's still one of the best sports cars within the game, as well as the Ambrose. If you're looking for something different to drive than the Krieger, it's definitely worth picking up if you haven't done so already. Premium race this week is Congestion Charge Luck to Super. If you happen to win the Vesti 8 at the Lucky Wheel, then this is definitely a car to use for that. Obviously, if you are someone that is much more into actually winning a race, then you could also decide to start using the Krieger for this one, or that the Wagner will still do you pretty nicely, especially because there's a slipstream going on. I'm sure you can feed off other people's cars, which are probably a little bit faster. Time trial for this week is Casino, and the RC time trial is Vespucci Canals. For both, of course, a quick and easy 100k if you manage to beat the time trial. And that was it for this one. Thank you so very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all later.